Hare Krishna Prabhu, you are in.
Anand Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
For Facebook one, anyone will monitor?
Yep, it's already on.
Okay. No, the answers. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. Two more need to join, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Is the presentation visible, Prabhu? Is it in the presentation mode?
Yep. No, it's not on presentation mode.
Okay. Is it in the presentation mode?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So Hare Krishna participants. So we're going to start with the quiz, Krishna quiz finals, and we have the finalist for age group 9 to 12 years. So if all the kids can unmute themselves, call out their name once. So just to check that you can mute, unmute, and we are able to hear you. Joshika.
Joshika, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Joshika. Shreya.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Shreya.
Hare Krishna, Shreya. Raghav.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Raghav.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dhriti.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dhriti.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay. So we'll wait for a minute for the other participants to join. Prabhu, do I need to admit or are you admitting? Vrinda is...
1 minute. Okay. They should be joined.
Okay. So we are having Vrinda over here joining us and Chataki as well. Hare Krishna, both of you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Are you all ready?
Yes,
finals?
Prabhuji.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Prabhu.
So we are going to start with the quiz. And can all of you see my screen?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
Prabhu. Should we stay on unmute or should we stay on mute?
You need to stay muted. I'll start with the first round and I'll call out the name who needs to go first. We'll start in the alphabetical order. Okay. So we will have Chataki going first. Okay.
Yeah.
We are going into the first round. Before that, there are total 5 rounds. And before we begin, pray to Lord Krishna that we are able to remember all the correct answers, whatever hard work we have done behind preparing for the quiz. And Lord Krishna will help all of us. Okay. So these are the general rules for the quiz. There are total 5 rounds and only the first answer will be considered. So be very careful. So when you read the question and when you have to give the answer, you need to unmute yourself and give the answer. If you give the answer in a lot of rush, then and if it is a wrong one, then we won't consider it. Yes, Chatak, you are raising your hand.
Like, what are you allowed? Is there a second time to answer the question, or are you allowed to think through it?
Sorry?
Is there a timing for the quiz? So,
Yes. So there is a time for each question in the quiz. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And if the question gets passed, then you will just have 10 seconds, the next person. So I'll call out the name of the next person who is in the order. Okay?
Yeah.
So remember the alphabetical order. So it is Jataki, then it is Dhriti, then it is Joshika, and then it is Raghav, and then we have Shreya, and then we are having Vrinda. Okay? So the first round is word scramble, and it is in alphabetical order we will go. Okay. So the first question will be for Chataki, and there will be 30 seconds to answer, and there are 10 points for correct answer and 5 points if the question gets passed to the next person. So the next person will be Dhriti as per the alphabetical order. Okay. So only when it is your turn, unmute yourself. Otherwise, there will be overlap.
Okay.
Okay, so Chataki, are you ready?
Yes.
Here you go with your first question. Question 1. And as soon as the question appears, the timer will start. You can see the timer over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Demon who had a valuable jewel resembling a conch shell on his head.
The conch shell on his head.
Others, please mute.
Shankachuda?
Yes, that's the right answer. Shankachuda. Very good. So you score 10 points. Okay. You can mute yourself, Chataki, after you have answered. Okay, so the next question is for Dhriti. Dhriti, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Name the family priest of the Yadu dynasty.
Gargat Muni.
Yes, speak up.
Gargamuni.
Okay, so we'll give you the right answer because it's Gargacharya and they are same one and the same person. So Garga Muni or Gargacharya, that's the right answer. Well done, Dhriti. So you also scored 10 points. So now it is chance for Joshika. Joshika, are you ready?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So your question appears. Kamsa asked this person to go to Vrindavana and invite Krishna and Balram to come to Mathura.
Akrura.
Akrura, very good. Well done, Joshika. You score 10 points as well. So we now move to the fourth question. And the fourth one is Raghav. Are you ready, Raghav?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, you are the only boy among all the Matajis over here. You have tough competition. Okay, the fourth question for you. After Krishna saved Vrindavana from Indra's wrath, a dash cow appeared before him from Goloka.
Sorabai.
Which cow?
Sorabai.
Or you can unmute yourself and say once more.
Sorabai.
Surabhi, yes, that's the right answer. Well done. Good. All the kids are answering all the questions correctly so far. Now it is Shreya's turn. Shreya, your question is, Katyayani is another name for which goddess?
Agrud?
Okay, that's the wrong answer, Shreya. Unfortunately, we'll move to the next participant, Brinda. You just have 10 seconds to answer. Brinda,
Is
your
it
time's
Durga?
Durga, yes, that's right answer. Okay, well done, Brinda. Now your question will appear, sixth question. Remember all the kids that the answer that you give first will be considered to be your answer. So if you are not sure, then you can take few more seconds until the time is up, and then you can give your try. But do give a try before the time ends, because there are no negative markings. Okay? Brinda, your turn. Question. So who helped to plan and construct the Dwarka fort for Krishna?
Vishwakarma?
Vishwakarma, yes, that's right. Good. Okay. So well done. So round one ends over here. We'll move to the round two. But before we move to round two, we are having questions for audience. So all the viewers who are seeing the broadcast of this live quiz, which is being broadcasted on Facebook page as well as on YouTube, you can win exciting prize by answering the question. So the one who posts the first comment with right answer on Facebook page gets the prize. So the link for ISKCON Sydney Temple Facebook page is over here. So you can visit Facebook page for ISKCON Sydney and you can give the answer under the comments, under this video where it is getting broadcasted. So I'll wait here for a few more seconds and I'll also wait so that we can announce the scores. Okay. All the kids can take deep breath for a few more seconds and we'll get started with round two. Are you all getting excited? I can see some smiling faces of Vrinda, Joshika. Good. Okay. So when we start with round two, before that, I'll announce the scores for round one. So So we have Shreya with 0 points, Jataki with 10 points, Dhriti with 10 points, Doshika with 10 points, Raghav with 10 points, and Vrinda with 15 points, leading all the kids in the group. Okay. We'll move to second round. In the second round, as you can see, it is a matchup. So what it means is there will be two lists which will be given to you. Okay. And you need to match them. So there will be 4 options in column A, 4 options in column B, and you need to give the correct match. You need to speak up. You need to unmute and say that so-and-so matches with the so-and-so option in the other column. Okay, you will get 45 seconds. So there are 15 more seconds. So this time, instead of 30 seconds, you have 45 seconds to answer, and there are no passes. So if someone is unable to attempt or gives a wrong answer, then it does not get passed to the next person. Okay, and it starts in the reverse alphabetical order. So last time we started with Jataki, this time we'll start with Vrinda. Okay, and if you give all the correct answers, you get 30 points. If you give 2 correct answers, you get 20 points. And if you give 1 correct match, you get 10 points. Okay, so we'll get started. Get ready, Vrinda. The question is coming up. Demons and killing. Trinavarta, Aghasura, Kalya, and Putana. So how did Krishna kill them?
Trinavarta, Krishna became heavy and holds his neck tightly.
Okay.
Aghasura, Krishna expands himself and grows taller.
Okay.
Kalya, Krishna dances on his hoods and wears him down. Putana,
Okay.
Krishna sucks her milk.
Okay, great. Well done. All the right answers, Vrinda. You have done real hard work behind studying Krishna book. Very happy. Good. So you score 30 points for this because you gave all the correct match. And so I won't be saying whether you are saying the right answer or not when you are giving the match. So I'll just wait for you to complete all the matches, and then at the end, I'll say what's the right answer, okay? Okay, so the next one in the reverse alphabetical order is Shreya. Good luck, Shreya. Your question is coming up. Krishna's age and pastime.
When Krishna was 8 years old, he performed the Rasa dance with the gopis.
Okay.
When he was 3 months old, he killed the demon Putana.
Okay.
When he was 11 years old, he killed Kamsa. When he was 7, he lifted Govardhana hill.
Wonderful. Great, Shreya. All correct answers. Good. So you also score 30 points for this. Well done. We are now moving to the next candidate. And who is the next one? Raghav. Are you ready, Raghav?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Your question is coming up. Be ready. And you can unmute yourself to be prepared. Question number 3. Classification and age.
Kumara is up to 5 years of age. Yugvana is up to 10 to 15. Pagdanda is 6 to 10. And Kaisara is above 15 years.
Okay, so you're saying Kaishara is?
Yes, above 15 years.
Okay, so so Yovana is actually above 15 years of age. So that one gets incorrect. And the answer for Komara, what did you answer?
Up to 5 years of age.
Up to 5 years of age, which is right. And Poganda is?
up to 10 to, 6 to 10.
Okay, good. So you get 2 right answers and 2 incorrect answers because Yovana and Kishora, they were interchanged. Okay, so well done. You score 20 points for this, and we move to the next question. So it is Joshika's turn. Are you ready, Joshika?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Question number 4. Varnashram and their duties.
Kshatriya is to protect the people.
Okay.
Vaishya is engaged in services to other Varnas.
15 more seconds.
Brahmana is to offer. No, Vaishya is offer spiritual knowledge to people. Brahmana is engage in service to the other Varnas, and Shudra is agriculture and protect cows.
Okay. So the right answers are, the first one that you gave was right. Kshatriya is to protect the people, but then Brahmanas, they offer spiritual knowledge to people because they are the learned class of the society. And Vaishyas are the one who are involved in agriculture and protecting cows. And Shudras are engaged in service to the other Varnas. So, so this time you are scoring 10 points because you gave one right answer. Okay. Good luck, Joshika, for the next round. We'll move on to the next question. So it is Dhriti's turn. Are you ready, Dhriti?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, your question is appearing. You need to match the name and the meaning.
Govinda is the one who tends to cows. Sham is dark complexioned lord. Mukunda is giver of liberation, and Gopala is one who gives pleasure to the senses.
Okay. All right, so you have given all the 4 matches. So Shama and Mukunda, the answers that you gave are the correct ones, but you interchanged Gopala and Govinda. So Gopala is the one who tends to cow. So Pala, the word in Gopala means tending. And then Govinda means who gives pleasure to the senses. Okay, so we move to the next question. Good effort, Dhriti. So the last question for this round is for Chataki. So are you ready, Chataki?
Yes.
Okay. So the question for you is on the screen now. Name of demigoddess. Yeah.
Agni is the god of fire. Varuna is the god of water. Kuvera is the lord of wealth. And Vayu is the god of wind.
Great. Within 15 seconds, and all the answers are correct. Wonderful. Great work, Chataki. So we are done with this round. Good performance by all the kids. And we'll move to round 3. You can relax for a few seconds before we move to round 3. Take some deep breaths. We are now going into the middle round of the quiz. So 3 more rounds to go. And while we go there, we will have a question for audience. So audience, you can log on to Facebook, ISKCON Sydney page, where this quiz is getting broadcasted. Hopefully you're watching over there. In the comment, you need to give the right answer. The one who gives the right answer first gets an exciting prize. Kids are not supposed to answer. Yes, Chatak, you are raising a hand.
Can we answer the questions online?
No, because you are participating in this quiz over here.
Can our parents or sisters answer?
But if you are in this age group, you can participate in the next age group's audience question. Okay. Yes, your parents can answer because they are not on the screen over here. Okay, so after each round, we are going to have this audience question. This is the second audience question for age group quiz 9 to 12 years. So I have the scores, updated scores. I'll just call out where each one of you are standing. So after round 2.
Sorry, Prabhu, they're wrong. I'll update them.
Okay. So just wait for a few more seconds. I'll have the updated scores and we'll see where all the participants are standing. And meanwhile, audience, your question is on the screen. Just in a few more seconds, we'll be going to round 3.
Prabhu, can you give the answers for the audience questions as well?
Okay. I'll give the answers for the previous question. So I'll give the answers for the previous question. So for the round 1 audience question, and that way for round 2, I'll call out the answer after we complete, after we see the round 3. Okay. So for audience question after round 1, the question was, which Muni foretold that Krishna would be attacked by many demons? So it is Garga Muni. The answer for the audience question, first audience question after round 1. Okay, we now have the scores. After round 2, we are having Joshika at 20 points. Having Joshika at 20 points, and then we are having Dhriti at 20 points, Raghav at 20 points, then Shreya at 20 points, Chataki at 40 points, and Vrinda at 45 points. So we are having Vrinda and Chataki who are taking the lead in the group.
Prabhu, I have a question. I got the this one. I got all of them right. So aren't I supposed to get 30 points?
Yes. So it is. Did I call out your points as 30 or?
I called out 20.
Oh no, it's 30. Yeah. So we need to give. We are calling out the total score at the end of each round. So yes, it's 30. So round 1 plus round 2 scores are the one that we are calling out. And at the end of round 3, we will be adding all the scores of round 1, 2, and 3, and we'll be updating. So round 3, we are having topic grid. So in this list of topics will be given to you. And there will be 30 seconds to answer the question. And we'll start with the kid who has the least number of points. So we'll go in that order. And one who gives the correct answer will get 20 points. There is a clue as well in this round. So if someone is opting for a clue, then after that they get 10 points. Remember, when you ask for a clue and when you get the clue, the timer will not stop. Timer will still continue. Okay. And if the question gets passed, then the next candidate, if they give the right answer, they get 5 points. So we are going to start with Joshika. You can pick up a topic that you like and we'll go to that question.
Krishna.
Krishna. Okay, get ready for your question. You get 30 seconds to answer.
Okay, Prabhu.
who did Krishna send to Hastinapur?
He sent
You have an option for clue.
Akrura.
Akrura, yes, that's the right answer. Great, well done, Joshika. So we go back to the list of topics. So Joshika gave the right answer, well done. Now we move to the second kid. So we have 3 kids who are on the same score, Dhriti, Shreya, and Raghav on 30 points. So I'll go in the alphabetical order of that sequence. So we'll go with Dhriti first. Dhriti, you can pick up your topic.
Indra.
Indra. Okay, get ready for a question on Indra. Name the cloud that was called upon by Indra to cause devastating rains to destroy Vrindavana.
Samvartaka.
Samvartaka, very good. So that's the right answer, Dhriti. So you score full points for this round, for this question. Okay, so we are having Raghav. It's your turn to pick the topic. You can't pick the same topic, so we have Krishna and Indra taken away. So you need to choose from the other topics.
Balrama.
Balrama. So you're having Raghav going with Balrama. The question will appear. Is the incarnation of Dash the plenary expansion of Lord Krishna, who is holding all the planets on the hoods of his millions of heads?
Sheshnag.
Sheshanag. Okay. Another name for that?
Lord Shesha.
Okay.
Lord Shesha.
Okay. So you gave the right answer. It is Anantasesh or Sheshanag. So that's good. So Raghav also scores full points for giving the right answer for this question. Okay, so we are now having Shreya to pick the. So we have Indra, Krishna, and Balram already taken away. And Shreya, you need to pick the topics. Pick your topic.
Kamsa.
Kamsa. Okay. Who was the father-in-law of Kamsa?
Could I have a clue, please?
Okay. The clue is in front of you. Okay, time up. So we'll go to the next one in the sequence is Chataki.
Jarasandha.
Jarasandha. Oh, very quick. So we are having Chataki giving the answer on the question passed by Shreya. So we'll go back to the list, and now it is Chataki's turn to pick the topic.
Yashoda.
Yashoda. Okay. So the question will appear now. In which rasa was Mother Yashoda serving Krishna?
Rasa ante
No prompting from anywhere.
can I have a clue?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to pass the question, so it goes to Vrinda. Vrinda, you have opportunity to answer this question.
Vatsalya?
Vatsalya, very good. So the answer is Vatsalya for this. So Vrinda gets the points for the question passed by Chataki. We'll go back to the list, and Vrinda, you have limited choices to pick from. So you have Radha, Uddhava, and Nanda.
Radha.
Okay, we'll go to Radharani. Question is, who was Srimati Radharani's father?
Rishabhanu.
Vrishabhanu. Very quick answers. Good. So that's the right answer, Vrishabhanu. So we'll go back. So round 3, we have completed. All of you have given really nice attempt, and we'll see the scores in a few minutes where all the kids are standing at the end of this round. So we'll announce these scores for all the kids in the total of first, second, and third round. And over here is the question for audience. So audience, we are broadcasting this live. You might be watching this on Facebook. In the comments, you can give the answer. Who gives the right answer first wins an exciting prize. So who personally took charge of churning butter for Krishna? You can put down your answers in the comments. Okay, so we now have the scores for all the kids at the end of round 3. So the total score at the end of round 3 for all the kids, I'm going to announce. So Shreya is at 30 points. We have Joshika at 40 points. Chartaki at 50 points. Dhriti as well on 50 points. Raghav as well on 50 points. And Vrinda on 75 points. So we are having tough competition between 3 kids for the second spot. Vrinda is leading at the first position with 75 points.
Actually, I am father of Shreya.
Yes.
The second round was happening. You said that if you are giving 2 correct answers, that would give us a 10 points.
No, 20 points.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was 30, 20, and 10. Okay. So we have, okay, so we'll go to the next round. Before that, I'll announce the answer for audience question asked after round 2. The answer is Sankarshana. Baladev, Balram, and Sankarshana was the third name given by Garga Muni. Okay, so we'll move to round 4. So it is all about pictures. Round 4 is all about pictures. A picture will be posted in front of you, and a question will be asked on that based on that picture. So kids will score 20 points for giving the answer, and if the question is passed to the other person, they get 10 points. Okay. We'll go in the alphabetical order. So the first one is Chataki. You get the first picture to answer.
Okay.
And you have 45 seconds. Your question is that who is this lady in the photograph?
Durga Mata.
Durga Mata. Okay, very nice. Quick and nice answer, correct answer. So this is where Kamsa was trying to kill the newborns of Devaki and Vasudev. And yeah, so we had Goddess Durga appearing. Okay, we go to question number 2 on this picture round, and it goes to Dhriti. You are the second one. Are you all good? Are all ready, Dhriti?
Yes.
Okay, keep yourself unmuted so that you can answer quickly. So, your picture is, this picture is of Talawan forest. This forest is full of which kind of trees? This forest is full of which trees?
Palm trees.
Palm trees, yes. That's the right answer. Well done, Dhriti. So Great job. We'll move to the third question of this round, and that goes to Joshika. Joshika, are you all ready?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, so your picture will be coming just in a moment, and be ready for your question. So, who is the elephant in this picture, which Krishna is killing?
Kuljavapida?
Yes, Kualaya Pida. Yes, that's right. That's the elephant which was prepared by, not prepared, but the preparation or the arrangement was made by Kamsa in Mathura. So when Krishna comes, the elephant can try or attempt to kill Krishna. So Krishna kills the elephant at the end. Good, right answer, Joshika. So we'll move to the next question, and it goes to Raghav. Raghav, are you all ready for your question?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So a picture is coming in front of you now. Name the two fighters who were killed by Krishna and Balram in the fight in Mathura.
Janata and Janata and
You still have 20 seconds. You can think an answer. Don't give the answer if you're not sure. Otherwise, it will be counted as the final answer. Okay, get ready, Shreya. The question gets passed on to you. You have 10 seconds to answer.
Kanura and Mashtika.
Yes, very nice. So it's Chanura and Mushtika. So those were the two fighters that were killed by Krishna and Balram. Great. Well done, Shreya. So we move on to the next question, which is for you, Shreya. Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, your photograph will appear. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, who is the person in the photograph who is teaching Krishna and Balram? Krishna and Balram were their students, were his students.
Is it Sandipani Muni, like the teacher?
Sandipani Muni. Yes, that's right. So it's Sandipani Muni, the spiritual master, the teacher. So Krishna and Balram were their students. Well done, Shreya. So you get full marks for this question. So now we move on to the last person, Vrinda, who is leading the group. Vrinda, are you ready? Ready for your next question?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So you need to name the avatar.
Varaha.
Varaha avatar. Very nice. Very quick and nice. You seem to be leading the group, Vrinda, again. So good answer. We'll now move to the last round of the quiz. So you all can hold your breath. Last round will be the one in which we are going to have the sequence, so have a pen and paper ready with you. All you need to do is just write the name of the option. Before that, we'll announce the scores, and before that, we have the audience question over here. Why Kalya serpent took the shelter of Yamuna? So audience, we are broadcasting this quiz on Facebook and YouTube. You might be watching us. To win an exciting prize, please you can participate in that by answering your question under the comments on Facebook. So all you need to do is give the correct answer for this question. The one who gives the correct answer first will get a prize. And the answer for the previous audience question was Mother Yashoda. She took the personal charge of churning butter for Lord Krishna. So we'll wait for a few more seconds. Once we get the scores, and then we'll move on. So this is the question for audience, why Kaliya serpent took the shelter of Yamuna. Okay, so the final scores are over here. So we are having, after 4 rounds, Raghav is on 50 points, Shreya is on 60 points, Joshika on 60, Chataki on 70, Dhriti on 70, and Brinda on 95. So again, we have Brinda leading the pack. So this is the last round, and in this round, it gives a good opportunity for those who are trailing or who are behind to cover up and get a lot of points. So we'll move to the next round. This is order. You'll be given 5 sentences and you need to put them in sequence. The event which happened first comes at the top. And then the event which happened after that comes after that, and in that sequence, we need to arrange all the 5 sentences. Yes, Joshika, you're raising your hand.
Prabhu, should we write the letters or should we write the whole sentence?
Just the letters.
Okay, Prabhu.
Okay, and you need to put the arrow. If it is B and then A, then B. After that, you need to point an arrow towards A. If you just write A, B, C, D, we won't know from which side you are telling us. From which side we consider the sequence, okay? So you need to have an arrow mark. So I'll give an example quickly and then so it can be any sequence. Can you all see my screen? I've just written the letters.
Yes.
No, Prabhuji.
Can you see?
No, Prabhuji.
It would be on the side, not on the presentation.
Yes, Prabhu, we can see it, but it's a little blurry. Like we can see it, but yeah, now we can.
Yeah,
I can see it, Prabhu.
okay. So you,
Yes,
okay.
Prabhu.
Good. So this is what you need to do. Okay. All right. So get ready with your pen and paper, and if you get all the 5 items in sequence, you get 25 points for that. All of you need to answer at the same time. It's not a question for one kid. It's for all the kids. And only after I say time up, you need to show it on the screen. Okay. So scorers also, please be ready so that you can note down the answers of all the kids. And you need to hold your answers up until I say you can take it off. Okay. So don't take off your answers until I give a signal. So you need, when I say time up, you quickly show your answers. If you don't quickly show your answers, then you will be disqualified or your answers will not be counted. Quickly put it in front of the screen. And when I give a signal, it is okay, you can take it down. Okay. So you'll get 60 seconds to answer. Take your time. There is no rush. There are no points for getting the answers first. You get 60 seconds. And if there are 4 items in sequence, then you get 15 points. And if there are 3 items in sequence, you get 10 points. Otherwise, there are no points given for that particular answer. So, question 1, 60 seconds. As soon as the question comes up, your time will start. Be ready. Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill. Indra was angry, and to vent out his anger, he caused devastating rains on Vrindavan. Upon inquiry from Krishna, Nanda Maharaj explained about the sacrifice for Lord Indra. Krishna saw the residents of Vrindavan preparing for Vedic sacrifices to please Lord Indra. Indra realizes that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, time up. Everyone, please show your answers quickly. Okay, keep holding it unless we say, Raghav Prabhu, we are not able to see any answers of yours. Raghav Prabhu, quick.
Just a second, Prabhu. I'm just trying to turn this background off. Wait, no, wrong one.
Okay, we can see you can get it a bit closer, and the scorers, please tell us if you have noted their answers. Don't move your answers until I say, until I ask you to.
Prabhuji, mine was backwards because I wrote it that way. It went backwards because of the screen.
Now that's fine. All we need, because of the arrow, we would be able to identify. Just for a few more seconds, please keep your answers up. Scorers, are you all good? Have you noted down the answers given by kids?
Yes, Prabhu.
For all the kids?
Yes, Prabhu, all done.
All done. Okay, kids, you can take off the answers. Thank you.
Prabhuji, I didn't write my C properly, so I don't think that they didn't realize it was a C.
Yes, we realized it's a C. It's all
Okay.
good.
Okay.
So it has been confirmed by scorer. It has been taken. Write as big as you can so that it is a bit clearer. Okay. So we are now moving on to the next question. But before that, we'll just disclose the answer for everyone's benefit. The answer is D, C, E, A, and E. Okay. So first, Krishna saw the residents
Prabhu,
of
it says D, C, E, A, and then E again.
Shouldn't it be B?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be B. Yes, that's right. So it will be B over there. So we can confirm that with the sentence. So we have the statement as well. So we move to the next one. Question 2. Get ready again with your pen and paper. Take a fresh paper so that we don't confuse that whether your first answer is the answer for the second question. So get a fresh paper, or you can write question, or you can write answer to, and below that you can put down your sequence. So that way it is clear to us. Okay. So your question 2 will appear now. And you can all keep yourself on mute in case if you're trying to read out, then it may leak out the answer to others. Question 2, you have 60 seconds. First, Mother Yashoda ties Krishna around the mortar. Brahma steals the cowherd boys and calves. C. Krishna and Balram were entrusted with the responsibility of the cows. D. Krishna swallows forest fire to save his friends. And E. Gargamuni conducts the name-giving ceremony of Krishna and Balram. No prompting, no asking. Okay, time up, sure answers quickly. Okay. Shreya Mataji, can you? Yeah, is it A, C, B, D, E? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Scorers, let me know once you've captured all the answers.
Shreya Mataji, are you able to hold up your book a little bit higher so we can see the answer? Yeah, perfect.
Is it all good, Namrata Mataji? Scorers, please update.
Yes. Yes, Prabhu, we have noted it.
Okay, you can take down the books, papers. Thank you. Now we'll give the answer for the second question. So first it is Garga Muni, who conducts the name-giving ceremony of Krishna and Balram. Then Mother Yashoda ties Krishna around the mortar. Krishna and Balram were entrusted with the responsibility of the cows. Brahma steals the cowherd boys and calves, and Krishna swallows forest fire to save his friends. Okay, we are now moving to the last and the final question of this quiz, which is the third question of order. Okay. So again, you'll get 60 seconds. Get ready with your pen and paper. Okay. Everyone is holding their breath and just waiting for that question to appear. Okay, question 3. So we have Krishna and Balram wrestling with Chanura and Mushtika. Krishna releasing his parents Vasudeva and Devaki. Krishna and Balram arriving at Mathura. Krishna killing Kamsa, and Krishna sending Akrura to Vrindavan. Sorry, Kamsa sending Akrura to Vrindavan. Looks like Joshika has completed. Okay, time up. Show your answers quickly without any delays. Okay, good. We are able to see everyone's answer. Please hold on to it for a few more seconds. Are you all excited to see the final scores? Okay,
Yes.
everyone's
I guess I am.
book is nodding. Sorry, Rohini Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu, all done.
All done?
All done, Prabhu.
Okay, good. You can take off your pages of the screen. So we'll give the answer for this one. After that, we'll wait for our scorers to give the total of all the 5 rounds and see who wins. So the answer is first A. Kamsa sends Akrura to Vrindavan to invite Krishna and Balram. Then Krishna and Balram arrives at Mathura. Krishna and Balram wrestles with Chanura and Mushtika and defeats them respectively. Krishna kills Kamsa, and after that, Krishna releases his parents Vasudeva and Devaki. I can see Vrinda getting very excited. Okay. So while you are all waiting for the final scores of this quiz, we'll go to the audience. The question for the audience. So we are broadcasting this quiz on Facebook and YouTube Live. You need to answer this question to win an exciting prize. You can answer by commenting on Facebook ISKCON Sydney page where this video is getting broadcasted. You can comment your answer under the video post, and the one who gives the correct answer first gets a prize, wins a prize. So Mathura was attacked how many times by Jarasandh? And while we are waiting for the scorers to give me the final total scores, I'll give the answer to audience for the previous audience question. So why Kalya serpent took the shelter of Yamuna? It was to escape from Garuda. And there was one more reason. So basically, there was a curse given to Garuda by Saubari Muni that if he enters into the lake, into the Yamuna river, then he will be killed. So because of that, we had the Kalya serpent residing in Yamuna river to save itself from Garuda. Okay, so this is the last audience question. And the answer for this will be given in few seconds because this is the last audience question. And meanwhile, we are having the final scores just coming up in few seconds. Anyone among the kids want to give a try?
Yes, Prabhu, could I give a try?
Wait. I know you are all excited. You are all raising your hands. Can you all type in the comment?
Privately or to everyone, Prabhu?
Privately to me.
Okay, Prabhu.
Oh, we are having all different numbers. Someone is saying 18, someone is saying 17, someone is saying 11. Okay. So we'll just have the final scores in few seconds, and we'll come to know who are the top 3. And those kids who are not able to make the top 3, don't worry, you'll be getting a wonderful memento from ISKCON Sydney Temple. Okay. So the right answer is 17 for the last audience question.
Prabhu, in the book it says 17. And
Yeah,
then,
it's 17.
and then doesn't Jarasandha with Karma Yavana attack one more time? But that's,
Yeah, he does.
that makes
Yeah, it's
18.
18. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the 18th time. Like 17 times he actually gets defeated, and so it actually gets properly attacked 17 times. And the 18th time, if you read the book, it would say that sorry, Chataki.
It's just that Jarasandha still came with all her soldiers, so it would still count as.
Yeah.
So Madara will still be attacked. They were still ready to fight.
Yeah.
Yes, and then that's when all those other stuff happened.
Yeah.
So basically, when it says attacked, it actually means like on how many occasions the war actually ended. And so the 18th time as well, the war ended. Like the 17 times, the Jarasandha was defeated. I mean, he had to actually get the defeat, and he had to escape.
So the question is basically how many times did Jarasandha get defeated by Krishna?
Yeah. So you can consider that way. Like so popularly when the acharyas say, they say that Mathura was attacked 17 times. So we are having the final scores now in front of us. And the scores are we are having Raghav at 110 points. We're having Shreya at 110 points as well. We're having Joshika at 125 points. Chataki and Dhriti, they are scoring 145. And Brinda 170, leading everyone again and the winner of the quiz. Congratulations, Brinda, Dhriti, Chataki, and all the other kids. Wonderful attempt. It was very nice to see all of you participating in such a healthy manner in the quiz. We will soon email you all the details of what you have won, and we'll be publishing that again on the ISKCON Sydney Facebook page. Everyone comes to know what all of you have won. Okay, thank you everyone for your wonderful attempt in the quiz. Hope you have a rest of the good day. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna
Thank you.
Prabhu.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
This was really fun.
Hare
Good.
Krishna Prabhu, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Should we leave now, Prabhu?
Yes.
Okay.
For the round 3, when we were doing the topic card, I didn't really understand what rasa means. So in that way, what does rasa actually mean?
So rasa actually means the mood or the bhava in which the devotee is serving the Lord. So we are having Arjuna who is serving in the mood of a friend. So it is Sakya rasa. So rasa means in which mood or in which bhava the devotee is serving the Lord.
Okay. That's why I couldn't answer.
Okay, no worries. We'll have another quiz during which you can read again and then you can give the right answer quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare
This
Krishna.
is really fun.
Good. We'll have many more such quizzes.
Are we gonna have one again next year?
Yes, you can start preparing. We'll let you know what's the course for that.
Okay.
Okay, we can all drop from here and then we'll get the other candidates up for the next quiz.
Okay. I'm looking forward to the next quiz.
Good.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna, Nimai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. We'll start in another 5 minutes. Okay, just wait while the quiz master is preparing and getting ready. In the meantime, we can all chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, and welcome everyone to the quiz finals. Thanks for your time, and we're really excited to conduct this and have some fun as well. And welcome to the audience also. We haven't forgotten you. Please stay tuned, because during the course of the quiz, there would be certain questions for you to be, which we will post on the screen, and you would be able to go online on our Facebook page and answer the questions. And there are some prizes as well. So do stay tuned. And
Hare Krishna, Namrata Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. Are you able to hear me?
Yes. Am I audible, Mataji?
Yes,
so,
Prabhu.
Is anyone waiting in the queue for you to admit?
No, Prabhuji.
No, nobody.
Okay.
Prabhu, I'm looking at it.
Do we have everyone?
Chaitra is not there. You can just introduce the quiz rules, general rules, and we'll get her on the quiz. Yeah.
Yep. I'll just try to share my screen. Are you all able to see my screen?
Yes, Mataji.
What is
Yes,
it?
Mataji.
What
It
is
says
it?
Krishna Kush 2020 69 years.
Yes. Are you in 6 to 9 years?
Yes.
Perfect. So that's really good. I hope all of you can see my screen and I'm loud and clear so you can hear me.
Mataji, you can present.
Sorry, Prabhu.
Can you present?
Yes, Prabhu.
Present mode, yeah.
Otherwise, kids can see the questions as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji.
So we are just waiting for one other participant, Chaitra. So let's just give a few more minutes so Chaitra can join us.
Chaitra is having some issue with the Zoom, so they're just restarting their computer and then they will join. So let's give them another couple of minutes before we get started.
Sure, Prabhu.
So Rishikesh, which year are you in?
Year 3,
Which school do you go to?
Darcy Road Public School.
Okay, thank you. Danishta, how about you?
I'm in year 2 and I go to Epping Public School.
Okay. Anaya?
Year 2 and Tara Anglican School.
Okay. Nimai, how about you?
I'm in year 3 and I go to Warrawi Public School.
Okay. And we have Bharat. Bharat.
I go to Darcy Public School.
Which year are you in?
Year 1.
Okay. Nice. So we have Chaitra as well joining us. Chaitra, can you turn on your video? There you are.
Hare Krishna, Chaitra. Are you able to unmute yourself? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for joining us. We were all waiting for you, and it's lovely to see all 6 of you now, and we are ready to begin the quiz. Are we all excited?
Yes.
Yeah, let's have fun. I know it's a quiz, but let's have fun as well. Are you all able to see my slide, the Krishna Quiz 2020?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Well, I'll start off by laying the ground rules first. So we'll have a total of 5 rounds. Only the first answer will be considered when we are scoring you. All the questions will be timed. So on the top left corner, you would see a timer, and that would, I'll turn it on when the question comes up. So you have to answer the correct question within the determined time. 10 seconds for any past questions. So some questions you would be able, if you can't answer within the allocated time, it goes on to the next person, and there will be score given to that as well, but you only have 10 seconds for that. And as I said, there would be some audience questions as well as we go, so stay tuned for that. So round 1 is scrambled words. So the question would come up on the screen as well as a scrambled word. So you have to come up with the right answer for that. You have 30 seconds for answering the question and 10 seconds if it gets passed on. You get 10 points on the correct answer and 5 points on the pass. And we'll also be starting on an alphabetical order of your name, so that way each of you gets 1 question. Is that clear?
Yes, Mataji.
Any questions before we begin? No? Okay, let's start. So the first question would be for Anaya. Are you ready, Anaya?
Yes.
Good. So here is the question for you, Anaya. Another name of Lord Balarama is? You have 15 seconds. Balaram is known as what other name? Okay, your time is up. So we'll pass on to the next person, Bharat. You have 10 seconds.
Maladevaha.
Could you repeat?
Maladev.
That's right. Thank you. That's the correct answer, and you get scores for the past question. Well done. We are moving on to the next question, which is for Bharat. Are you ready? Bharat, the next question is for you. Are you ready? Yeah. Question 2. Bakasura was a friend of? So the scrambled letters are up on the screen. You can take clue from that. Five seconds. Okay, your time is up. So we pass the question to Chaitra. Chaitra, that's right. Well done. So Bakasura was a friend of Kamsa.
I thought it was.
Yep. So moving on to the next question, that's for Chaitra. So Chaitra, are you ready for your question 3?
Yes.
Okay. Here you go. Pralambasura carried who?
Balaram?
Yes, well done. You get full score for this question. moving on. So the next we have is Dhanishta. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So question 4 for Dhanishta is?
Rohini.
Oh, you even said it before I read the question. So what's the name of Balram's mother? Rohini. That's 100% correct. So you get full score for that. Well done.
I just looked at the question.
Yeah, I think you read it faster than even I could read it. So well done. So moving on, next we have Rishikesh. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So here is question 5 for Rishikesh. Another name of Vrindavan?
Gokul.
Perfect. Well done. That's the correct answer, Gokul. So you get full score for that. The next we have is Nimai. Nimai, are you ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So here's the question 6 for Nimai. Name the river that flows through Vrindavan.
Yamuna.
Yep, that's correct. So well done again. So we have come to the end of round 1 and we'll be looking at the scores. But before that, we do have some time to sit back and relax while the audience can get, some work to do. So Ankur Prabhu.
Yes, so we have an audience question coming up. So audience, we are having this quiz broadcasted live on Facebook and YouTube currently. And after each round, we'll be having a question for audience. So not only kids, even audience can participate and can win prizes. So we'll have the question coming up. Namrata Mataji, if you can display the question. So who was the father of Garuda? So to answer and to win the prize, you need to comment under ISKCON Sydney Facebook page. You can see the link over here on the screen. All you need to do is just put your answer in the comment. So how many kids know the answer for this? Don't give the answer, just raise your hand. Chaitra raised her hand, Dhanishta as well, Nimai as well. Okay, good.
Okay, so we now have the scores with us for round 1, and I'm going to read it out. So Anaya at 0, Bharat at 5, Dhanishta, Rishikesh, and Nimai all 10, and Chaitra at 15. So Chaitra, you're leading this round. Okay, but we have plenty of rounds to come. So you will have a chance to score anyone with a low score. So not to lose heart over that.
Yes, Mataji.
Yep. So let's move on to the next round. Round 2 is match up. So once again, each of you would have a question. And because in the first round, we started in alphabetical order. So now we would go reverse alphabetical order. So Nimai, you would be the first. So in this round, you will have 2 columns and you'll have to match the items in the first column with the items in the second. There will be some instructions which I'll give you for each question as well. You have 45 seconds, so this is timed as well. And this question, we will not pass on to the next. If you cannot answer correctly, we'll give the answer, but it's not passed to the next. You score 30 points if you get all correct, 20 points if you get 2 correct, and 10 points for 1 correct. And this question is obviously, as I said, cannot be passed. Okay, so we'll start with Nimai. Are you ready, Nimai?
Yes, Mataji.
Yep. So match the demons with the form taken.
Dhenukasura was a donkey. Bakasura, I think, was a heron. Agasura, python. and Vatsasura calf.
Yep. So what did you say was Bakasura?
Bakasura Hiran.
Mm-hmm.
And Vatsasura calf.
Okay, your time is up and you got all of them correct. So Vatsasura is a calf, Bakasura is a heron, Dhenukasura is a donkey, and Aghasura is a python. Okay, so you get full score for this question. Well done, Nimai.
Thank you, Mataji.
Good. Moving on. So next we have is Rishikesh. Rishikesh, are you ready?
Yes.
The question will now come up. So match the demon with the place.
Dhinakasura Talavan, Kamsa Mathura, Pralambasura Vrindavan Forest, and Vatsasura Banks of Yamuna.
Yep. Once again, you got all 4 correct. So you get a full score for it. So well done, Rishikesh. Yay. Let's move on. Next we have on the list is Dhanishta. Dhanishta, are you ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so your question is about to come up. Match the person with the color.
So Krishna is bluish black, Radharani is golden, Balram's white, and Kalia's black.
Well done, Dhanishta. All 4 are correct. So you also get full score for this question.
Thank you, Mataji.
Next we have on the list is Chaitra. Are you ready for your question, Chaitra?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so here's your question. Match the demon with the form taken.
Putana woman, Casey horse, Aristashura bull, Kalia snake, Kesha horse.
Yes, I think you said Kesh already. So you got all the 4 correct as well. So well done. You get full score for this question. Next we have on the list is Bharat. Bharat, are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Okay. Here's your question coming up. Match the person with the activity.
Krishna played flute. Balram carried flute. Durga heard boys.
You have 6 seconds. Okay, your time is up. So you managed to complete 2. You said Krishna played the flute and Balaram carried the plow, and those 2 are correct. But you did not.
Mataji, he couldn't say the word actually, but he was matching the words. That's what. He couldn't pronounce the words.
Yeah. So for which one was he trying to match, Mataji?
Herded cows. This one, right? Cowherd boys to herded cows.
Herded calves. Yep, he did mention cowherd boys and I think herded, like we could hear it faintly. We will give the point to him for that.
That's
but
it.
I don't think he mentioned gopis.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, Mataji.
All right, no worries. Maybe just try to also speak closer to your mic so that way you are nicely audible.
Yeah.
So we'll give you scores for 3 points that you got correct. Yep. The next we have on a list is Anaya, the last question for this round. Anaya, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 6 for Anaya is, match the husband and the wife.
Nanda and Yashoda, Vasudev and Devaki, Kamsa and Asti, Krishna and Rukmini.
Yep, all 4 of them are correct. So well done. And you get full score for this as well. Yep. So we have come to the end of round 2, and as usual, we'll have like a little bit of breather. You can just sit back and relax while we'll come up with a question for the audience. So Ankur Prabhu, would you want to ask the question for the audience?
We have the audience question coming up for round 2. After round 2, the question is the full moon night of Ashwina is called. So audience, we are broadcasting this quiz live on ISKCON Sydney Facebook page. You can see the link over here. All you need to do is comment the right answer on Facebook page where this video is being broadcasted. What is the full moon night of Ashwina called? And I'll also give the answer for the previous audience question. And it has already been mentioned. We have one from audience giving the right answer. It's Daksha. He was father of Garuda.
Okay.
And
so by now we also have the scores coming in for round 1 and round 2 combined. Are you ready to hear the scores?
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Okay, so we have Anaya at 30, Bharat at 35, Dhanishta at 40, Rishikesh also at 40, Nimai also at 40, and we have the leader of the pack, Chaitra, 45. You're leading the 2 rounds so far. Yep. You look very excited and you're doing a victory dance, I can see. Okay, that's good. That's good to see the excitement. We are ready to now move on to round 3. And we'll start with, actually, just some housekeeping. When it's not your turn, can you keep yourself as mute? Yep. Chaitra, you as well. Could you keep yourself on mute? You can unmute yourself when it's your turn. Yep. Thank you. So let's move on to round 3. So you'll have a topic grid and you will be given a choice of a topic. Okay, so whichever person I ask gets to choose the topic and a question would be asked from that topic. A clue will be provided if you ask for it, but your score would be lower if you ask for a clue. Okay, so this question is also timed, 30 seconds for one question and 10 seconds for pass. You get 20 points for the correct answer without a clue. But if you choose for a clue and you give the correct answer after getting the clue, you get 10 points. And if the question is passed on to the next person, the person gets 5. Yep. So we'll start with Anaya. So we're starting from the lowest scorer to the highest scorer. So that way there's enough choice. So Anaya, are you ready? Yep. You must unmute yourself when your turn comes, right? So here is the grid. So you can select which one you want.
Krishna.
Okay. So the question for Krishna is, how did Krishna first appear in front of Devaki and Vasudev? In which form did he appear?
In a 4-armed form?
Yes, that's right. He appeared in his 4-armed. Narayana or Vishnu form. Okay, so you get full points and you didn't ask for a clue, so you get the full score for this question. Yep, well done. Moving on, we have Bharat. Bharat, are you ready?
Yes.
So which topic would you choose? So you can't choose Krishna because Krishna has been chosen already by Anaya, so that's gone. So anyone from Yashoda, Kamsa, Dhenukasara, Nanda Maharaj, Brahma, Vasudev and Kalia?
Brahma.
Brahma? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the question for Brahma is, Brahma resides on the top of which flower?
Lotus flower.
Yep, that's correct. Excellent. So you get full score for this, Bharat. Next we have Dhanishta. Dhanishta, are you ready to pick a topic?
Yes.
So which one would you choose?
Kalia.
Kalia, okay. So the question for Kalia topic is, what were the wives of the Kalia called as?
Nagapatnis.
Yep, that's correct. Well done. You get full score, Dhanishta.
Thank you.
Next we have Rishikesh. Can you pick a topic?
Dhenukasura.
The question for Dhenukasura is, name the forest where Dhenukasura lived.
Talavan.
Yep, that's correct. And you get full points for that. Well done.
Thank you.
Next we have Nimai. Nimai, can you choose a topic?
Kamsa.
Kamsa. Okay. The question for Kamsa is, what is the name of the dynasty in which Kamsa was born?
Bhoja dynasty, I think.
You think? You sure?
Yes,
Yep, that is the correct answer. So you get a full score for that. Well done.
Thank you, Mataji.
And last but not the least, we have Chaitra. Chaitra, can you pick a topic? Can you unmute yourself, Chaitra? Yep, which topic do you prefer?
Yashoda.
Okay. So here's the question for you, for Yashoda. When Mother Yashoda tried to tie Krishna, by how many inches was the rope short?
2 inches.
That's correct. You get full score for this question. Well done. Okay, so we have now concluded round 3. Okay, you guys are doing well. Before we announce the scores, once again, it's time to engage the audience. So do we have a question for the audience? Here it is.
So audience, we are having another question for you to participate in this quiz along with the kids. So the audience question is, Atmarama means what? What does Atmarama word mean? And this quiz is getting broadcasted live on ISKCON Sydney Facebook page and on YouTube as well. So you can post your answers on our Facebook page of ISKCON Sydney. You can see the link over here. The one who gives the right answer first gets the prize. So we already are having some audiences giving quick answers from Satya Mohan Das and Yutika Mataji. Audience seems to be as prompt as the kids that we are having over here on the panel.
Yep. Okay. And also we now have the scores coming in, the finals after the first 3 rounds. So we have Anaya at 50, Bharat at 55, Dhanishta at 60, Rishikesh at 60, Nimai at 60, and Chaitra again leading at 65.
Before we move on to the round 4, just calling out the answer for the previous audience question. So it is Sharad Purnima. The full moon night of Ashwina month is Sharad Purnima.
Yep. So let's move on to round 4. So we have some exciting pictures for round 4, and there'll be one question for each of you. We are going to go in the alphabetical order. So starting with Anaya and ending with Nimai. So if you score, if you get the answer correct, you get 20 points. If it's passed on to the next person who gets it correct, you get 10 points for that. Okay, are you ready? So the first question is for Anaya. In this picture, Krishna has lifted the Govardhana hill. For how long did Krishna lift the Govardhana hill?
1 week.
Yep, that's right. That was quick. So 7 days and 7 nights, that's a week. You get full points for it. Well done, Anaya. Next we have up is Bharat. Bharat, are you ready?
Yes.
Your picture. In this picture, it's the name-giving ceremony of Krishna and Balaram. Which Muni is conducting this name-giving ceremony?
Gargala.
Garga Muni, that's right. You get full points for it as well.
20 plus.
Next we have is Chaitra. Chaitra, we can't see you. Are you able to turn on your video? Yep. Are you ready?
Yes, Mataji.
In this picture, Krishna kicked the cart and killed a demon. What's the name of this demon?
Putana.
Putana is not the correct answer. Can we pass the question to Dhanishta? You have 10 seconds.
10 seconds. The answer is Chakatasura.
That's correct. And you get marks for passing the question. Okay, so it's Shakatasura. The next question is for Dhanishta, you.
Okay.
Bring up the picture.
The picture.
In this picture, Vishnu in his Kurma avatar is supporting a mountain on his back. What's the name of this mountain? You have 15 seconds. Okay, your time is up, Dhanishta. Let's pass it on to Rishikesh. You have 10 seconds.
Mandara mountain.
Yes, it's Mount Mandara. That's the correct answer. The next question is for Rishikesh. Are you ready for your picture?
Yes.
In this picture, Krishna is swallowing a forest fire to protect his friends. What was the name of this forest? Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, your time is up. We'll pass on the question to Nimai. Nimai, you have 10 seconds. Do you know the name of the forest?
Gokulban.
No, that's incorrect. So we'll pass on the question to Anaya. 10 seconds for you, Anaya.
Bandiravan.
Could you repeat that?
Bandiravan.
No, that's incorrect as well. Moving on to Bharat. Do you have the answer, Bharat? Your time is up, Bharat. We move on to Chaitra. Do you have the answer, Chaitra? You're on mute.
I think it's Vrindavana forest.
No, that's wrong as well. So we went a full circle and we couldn't get the right answer. So I'll give it out. It's
Mataji,
Yep.
Danika didn't answer.
Oh, right. Sorry. Danishta, you were the last on my list. Do you want to have a go?
Yes, is it the Bandira? Because that's what I was reading.
No, that's incorrect as well.
Oh.
Okay, so I think all of you have attempted. So I'll give you the correct answer. It's Ishikatavi forest. Okay. So last up we have is Nimai. Nimai, are you ready?
Yes, Mataji.
So in this picture, Krishna pulled down 2 trees and 2 celestial beings came out. What was the name of the trees?
Arjuna trees.
That's correct, and you get full score for it. Well done.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, so with this, we come to the end of round 4. And once again, we have a quiz for the audience.
Hare Krishna audience, your next question after round 4 is the gates of Mathura were made of pure. What is the element that was used for making the gates of Mathura? So we're having this quiz broadcasted live on Facebook and YouTube. You can see the ISKCON Sydney Temple Facebook page link. And we already have audience giving the answers very quick. Audience is on their toes to give the answers. So I'll call out, I'll give the answer for the previous question, which was after round 3. So Atmarama means self-satisfied. The person who is self-satisfied is known as Atmarama. Okay, so we'll now move on to the last round of the quiz, and I'll ask Namrata Mataji to.
Yeah. So before we move on to the last round, I have the scores up to now. So we have Chaitra at 65. We have Anaya at 70. Dhanishta at 70. Rishikesh at 70. Bharat at 75. And Nimai at 80. Yep. Nimai, you're now muted. Okay, so before we move on to round 5, I have some instructions which I need to first let you know. So this question is for all of you. There are 3 questions and for all of you. And do you all have a notebook and a pen?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so on my screen, yep, well done. In my screen, when the question comes up, you will see there are 5.5 sentences and they are all jumbled up. It may not be in the correct order. So you have to find out the correct order and write down the alphabets. Okay, so don't show the answer until I tell you. When my screen is up, you will have time. Okay, it will be timed. And once the time is up, I'll ask each of you to show your notebook high up so I can read it. Yes, Nimai, you have a question?
Do we all do the same question at the same time?
That's correct. So there will be 3 questions and each of you would be attempting the 3 questions.
Okay, Mataji, thank you.
So if you get all the 5 items in the correct order, then you get 25 points. If you get 4 items correct, you get 15 points. And if there are 3 items correct, then you get 10 points. Are we clear? Any questions?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So the first question coming up is, your time has started. Okay, time up. Can you all show your answers in front of the screen? Nimai, can you make the page straight so we can see it? Chaitra, can you bring your notebook closer to your camera?
Anaya, can you please get it closer, your notebook to the camera?
I think it's because of her background, Prabhu.
Picture. Can anyone please help Anaya over there?
Sorry, Prabhu, I'll just help her out. Just give me 1 second.
Bharat, please hold on. Don't keep your books down until we ask.
Bharat, can you hold up your answer?
Mataji.
Yes.
Like my writing's coming backwards. So should I write it again or?
Which one is coming backwards?
Like,
if you have arrows, we'll pick it up.
Okay, Mataji.
Nimai, can you get it closer a bit? And Chaitra. Chaitra, you may have to read out. It's a bit difficult for us to.
Can you unmute yourself, Chaitra? Then?
Next, tell. D.
Yep, go on.
C. D.
Yep.
And E.
A, B, C, D, E. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, Danishta, is it A, B, E? And what is that after that? Anaya, if you can just make it a bit closer. Or you can spell out, Anaya. Unmute yourself and spell out.
So there is C and D after E.
A, B, E, C, D.
Okay, thank you. And Chaitra, it is A, B, and E.
A, C, B, D, E.
A, C, B, D, E. Okay. Thank you.
Do we have for all of them?
Yes, I do have. Rohini Mataji, do you have for all of them?
No, Prabhu. Just the answers don't match up, so I'm not sure.
Okay, no worries. I have recorded everyone's response.
Yep.
Okay, then you can put your notebooks down, everyone. And I'll display the answer on my screen. So A, Kamsa puts Devaki and Vasudeva in jail. B, Balaram appears as son of Vasudeva. E, Krishna appears in four-handed Narayana form in front of Devaki and Vasudeva. C, Vasudeva exchanges baby Krishna with Nanda Maharaj's son. And D, Krishna and Balaram grow up in Vrindavana. Yep. Moving on to the next question. So once again, get ready, everyone. It's timed.
Minimize. Krishna gets Putana. Krishna to Krishna liberates.
Your time is up. Can you all put your answers on front of your screen? Nimai, can you hold it up a little bit? Anaya, I think you'll have to read up your answer so we can note it down.
CEDBA.
CEDBA. Yep. Could you repeat it again, Anaya?
B and A.
Yep, got it.
Mataji, my A is a bit squished, so in the end there's an A there. That's an A. My A is a bit squished.
Okay, noted. Chaitra?
Yes, Mataji.
Is it CDEAB? Could you read it out?
CDEAB.
Yep, got it.
Sorry, Namrata Mataji, can you spell that out?
CDEAB. That's Chaitra. Is that the one you're after?
Yeah, if you can just repeat once more.
CDEAB.
Okay, and Nima is the last one. If you can just hold on a bit.
Maybe say out loud.
Close to the screen, Nimai, or if you can quickly read out.
So
Quick.
CBEDA.
Okay, right. Recorded, Mataji, everyone's response.
Okay, so you can all keep your notebooks down and I'll display the answer on the screen. So Krishna kills Putana, Krishna kills Trinavarta, Krishna liberates Nalakuvera and Manigriva, Krishna kills demon Aghasura, Krishna kills serpent Kaliya. Okay, so moving on to the last question. Are you all ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Krishna and Balarama went to Talavan. Cowherd boys requested Balarama to kill Dhinkasura. Dhinkasura kicked Balarama. Dhinkasura fell dead. Balarama caught hold of Dhinkasura's legs and threw him.
Time is up. Everyone, please show your scores on the screen quickly. No more writing. Nimai, we can see your writing. Please put up the score. Quick.
No more writing.
Now you might have to read out yours.
Yes, I'll
get to.
Read your answer. There, read loudly. Read your answer.
Read your answer, baby.
Chaitra, can you please read out?
A, B, C, E, D.
Okay. And can we have Anaya reading out, please?
A, C, B, E, D.
A, C, B, E, D. Okay. Good, Rishikesh. I can see clearly what you have written. And Bharat, we need your answers. Can you please put up on the screen?
A, B, C, D, E.
A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Okay. The answers are noted, Namrata Mataji.
Okay, Prabhu. So I'll display the correct answers on my screen. The cowherd boys requested Balarama to kill Dhenukasara. Krishna and Balarama went to Talavan. Dhenukasara kicked Balaram. Balaram caught hold of Dhenukasara's legs and threw him. And lastly, Dhenukasara fell dead. Okay, so that concludes round 3.
We all get it wrong.
Yeah, but hopefully we all learned what's the right answer. Okay, so we do have another question for the audience here. While we can finalize the scores.
So we are having the audience last question from the audience. So the question is, Krishna is the source of all qualities which are beyond estimation. For this, he is referred to as. The audience, we are having this broadcasted on Facebook and YouTube. And you can participate in this by commenting your answer. The one who gives the right answer first will get an exciting prize.
It's okay, Chitya.
And the answer for the previous quiz question for audience is gold. So the doors of Mathura were made of gold, pure gold.
Hang in, everyone. We are just waiting for the final scores to come in. Do you all have fun during this quiz?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, it was very fun.
Yes,
Well,
Mataji, it was really.
yeah, it's good. You guys would have prepared really well for this quiz. So it's good to see. Very pleasing that you guys would have read the book.
Mataji,
Yes.
can we have a test every month?
Get the prizes.
Yep, sure. We'll think about it, but that would also mean we would need you to read books even more than you currently do. Yeah, you love reading? Which book are you reading now?
It's a morning lunch. The Krishna book.
Yep. Isn't it amazing? The book, it's got such beautiful pictures as well. Yeah. How about the others? Are you guys reading any books?
Yes, Mataji.
Which book are you reading?
I am reading a book which has mythological tales.
Which has what?
It's like a book of mythological tales.
Oh, okay. And how do you find it?
It's interesting because it has a lot of stories in it.
Mm-hmm. What kind of stories?
Like stories about like demigods and all that.
Mm-hmm. That's good. What about the rest?
So I've read this book.
Chasing. What's the name of the book?
Chasing the Rhinos with the Swami.
Oh, okay. So that's a big fat book. So you're reading it. That's really good.
Yes.
You're learning something interesting.
Yes, lots of things.
That's really good. I'm just checking in to see the scores. Just bear with me. I know you all are very keen to know what the final scores are, but just bear with me. Yep. So I have it now in front of me and I'll read it out. So we have Chaitra at 75, Bharat at 110, Nimai at 115, Anaya at 120, Dhanishta at 130, and we also have Rishikesh at 130. So we have a tie here, Dhanishta and Rishikesh. Both of you are at 130. Yep. So as we don't have a clear winner just yet, we will have a tiebreaker question. What I'll do is the question that I'm going to ask, it's only for Dhanishta and Rishikesh. So all the rest of you can mute yourself except for Dhanishta and Rishikesh. And I'll ask a question. Okay, and when I ask the question, if you know the answer, just raise your hand up. Don't give the answer before I ask you to.
Mataji, they can comment to you privately. So the one who comments first to you. So Rishikesh and Dhanishta, both of you, can you message Namrata Mataji?
Prabhu, that might be too difficult for the kids. So have a different mechanism. I think raising the hand is fine.
Okay. Namrata Mataji, you have both of them visible at the same time in front of you?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Just bear with me, everyone. Dhanishta, you have a question?
No, I know the answer. I sent it to you for this question.
I didn't even ask the question.
Oh, I thought that's the question.
No.
Okay. Namrata Mataji, I think you can ask them to write the answer in the sheet of paper and then they can hold it up.
Yep, that's a good idea, Prabhu. So Dhanishta and Rishikesh, can you have a pen and paper in front of you?
Okay.
Yep. So don't show the answer just yet until I ask you to. Yep. Okay, so here's the tiebreaker question. Who was the leader of the reptile population? Who was the leader of the reptile population?
What does that question mean?
Who was leading the reptiles?
That means the snakes or serpents, similar to those.
I'm done. I'm done too.
Can you show the answers, both of you? Yep, both of them got the correct answer.
We'll go with raising their hands. So one who raises the hand first will get the chance to answer.
Yes, Dhanishta, you have a question?
No, I was just stretching.
Okay,
So
you need to keep your hands down. You'll be getting one more question. Okay?
yeah, both of you keep your hands down, both Rishikesh and Dhanishta. I'll ask a question. If you know the answer, raise your hand. Okay, the fastest one to answer, like after you raise your hand, would be the winner. Yep. All right, so here is the last question. Hopefully the last. How many miles did demon Aghasura expand himself? Rishikesh, you came first, so can you answer?
8 miles.
That's the correct answer.
I was gonna say that too.
Okay, but since we only have one winner and the fastest person to raise the hand in this case was Rishikesh. So Rishikesh, you are the winner of this quiz. Well done. And well done to all the other participants also for participating. You guys gave a good time to us. It was fun for us as well.
So while we close the quiz, kids, thank you all for joining. It was a wonderful experience for all of us. And we would love to have you all again on next quizzes that we're going to have. Okay? Are you all excited to participate in future quizzes?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Prabhu, one of them suggested we should do this every month.
Every month, okay.
Anaya.
We have a lot of services coming from all the kids. Good. And the answer for the last audience question is Nirguna. So we see some of the audience have given the right answer on Facebook. So the winners from the audience will be announced on Facebook page, and all the winners and participants in the final round will be sent an email with all the details of what they have received by participating in this wonderful quiz and associating with Krishna by reading Krishna book. Thank you.
Mataji, actually, I was in the chat. I was actually answering that. Did you see it?
18? No.
No, for this question here.
Yeah.
I actually answered that.
Okay, we'll announce both Rishikesh and Dhanishta as the co-winners. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
So that concludes our quiz. And thanks again, everyone, for your fun participation and enthusiasm. It was very enjoyable for us and also for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. So thanks again and have a wonderful afternoon. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.